Should we tell the story or no? Yeah? Or leave it?
What house one?
The one about the agent getting freaky and...
Oh yeah, you can tell that story.
Or is it too much?
No, it's probably fine. There's a story about another one of our listings. Something happened. This is like he was putting the bad energy in the house. Let's just say that.
Okay. Oh my gosh, someone's in the house right now and they won't unlock the master bedroom. Like at the time it was shocking. Like we had a vacant listing staged beautifully. I think it was one of the first homes we had staged. Like a totally vacant listing and had it staged.
Yeah.
And it was done beautifully. But since it was vacant, we had the showings being auto approved. At the dentist with our girls, and my phone is blowing up with multiple sellers on this one listing because it was, the parents had passed away, so the whole family was selling it, and multiple people are calling me. And I answer, I step away from the hygienist that's cleaning our daughter's teeth and answer it. And one of the family members is like, oh my gosh, someone's in the house right now and they won't unlock the master bedroom. And I'm like, what? And she's freaking out because she thinks they're in there getting freaky at a showing, but she didn't know the showing was going on. So she came in with her friend to show the renovations that had been done, and she's trying to get into the master and it won't open, and she's banging on the door. And anyway,
someone's in there. Just
a minute. We're just taking some photos. That's what they said. They were just doing some measurements. And they finally unlocked the door, and in the meantime, other people are calling me while she's telling me what's going on. She hangs up, and apparently the people come out. It's an agent with someone else, and she confronts them, which was pretty risky, really.
Yeah.
A lot of takeaways from this situation, but they left, and so I look up the last showing that was approved, call that agent, kind of acted like nothing, I didn't know anything except that my phone was blowing up, and I'm like, hey, my multiple sellers are just like freaking out right now calling me. Can you tell me, did something happen? Mm-hmm. And he had a story about how the seller accused him of some very offensive things, and I was like, okay, well, I'll call them. Long story short, they were getting freaky in there, like absolutely. But we had just joined Sotheby's, so we had a ton of support behind us. We call our broker, who got our office attorney involved, who got our principal broker and CEO involved, and everybody was just mad, like so unprofessional. They had never heard of this happening before. And we were like, well, great, we're new here and glad we can bring you this experience. And had a lot of takeaways. My first is that I'll never list a property as vacant publicly again. Like, I will never say it's vacant, and I will never let the showings auto approve like that. We'll always have conversations with agents before it happens.
So you learned something from a crazy experience. You took some good learning things from it.
Yeah. Looking back, what should have happened, for anyone wondering what should have happened, now we know, is that it's considered trespassing. So the cops should have been called as soon as they refused to unlock the master bedroom door. Then we could have had a police report, and it would have been a lot easier to press charges. Instead, it was like she said this happened and we didn't have footage of it, and so we could only go so far with it, which is why I just can't wait for the day for us to work with him directly. I'll say him. I won't say who it was, but I will say him. And I've never confronted him about it, actually, because we reported it. We looked him up, and I didn't want to be the one. I don't know how much I say. I'm just going to say it. You can cut it out. Yeah. But he was married, and it was not his wife, nor a wife he was with. And the family member that was telling us everything was like, the way they were dressed and the way they walked out, it was clear that they were there for one thing. And
she said he walked out in his underwear.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. She said he walked out in his underwear, and they both just kind of rushed right by her. She confronted them and was like, were you just having sex in my parents' bedroom? And that's when he told me she accused him of some very offensive things.
You literally didn't have pants on?
No, I did not have pants on.
Whoa.
They did take their shoes off at the house.
They did take their shoes
She's
off.
like, I walked in, there was two pairs of shoes. I'm like, this is kind of weird.
Yeah, like I don't know why there's 2 shoes here. It was like,
The way she was dressed is what gave that.
it was a guy.
It was a guy. It was
Yeah,
2 guys.
2 guys. It was 2 dudes. This is why we didn't really know how far to take it. We were just like, he's clearly married. He's with a dude, and
They're
it
both in
looked
their
like-
underwear now,
They're
so.
both in their underwear, and it looked like he could have been a hired dude from what the seller was saying. So we like reported it because professionally that's unacceptable. Hopefully we scared him enough that it'll never happen again.
It's still happening.
But